Greetings. Welcome to Faulkner Fixes All. And I do mean I fix all. Anyway, so we're building this gate for a neighbor. They've been having some issues up there. He's been having some issues with people nipping on the cough syrup and driving into his fence. One person just backed into it. It was a no foul on that. But somebody actually went down in the gully and took part of the fence with him. So he went up there and sunk some big 8x8, 6x6 posts. I'm not sure. But these plastic fences, they're pretty cheap. Wouldn't have been my first choice. But anyway, we're gonna sandwich it in steel and a 2-inch angle here. And there's a piece of galvy inside this 1/2-inch coarse bolt through to that. And we're gonna tighten this up real quick and see if I know what I'm doing, which I might not. One-hand action for you. Okay. So we just cut these two at 71.5. This one's cut at 67 3/8. And there's going to be some honking big hinges on here. Unfortunately, the spacing of the hinges don't allow me to bolt it right to the galvy post inside there. I would have loved to do that, but there's 4 hinges per side. And that would have been like 1 here and then 2 really close here, and that's not going to be nice. So this one's going to be probably welded on. I'm not quite sure. I'll probably weld it. And it would have been great to catch one of these holes, but it's just not in the cards. Not even for the middle hinge, really. So those are just to retain the plastic fence to the cage. So we're going to have some pieces here. Basically, I'm just going to sandwich this plastic cheap gate with steel. And on this edge, it's just going to be a flat bar down the side. But there'll be a plate here to accept the other piece, which is just like this. And then I'm going to have to take some 3/8 rod and use an X pattern to keep it all square. And then little pieces like this big on the other side to hold it in so it won't come out. It's extensive, and I probably would have just welded a metal fence, but these are already here. I said I could make it work. The rest of his fence has like a dozen of these panels which are fixed. So this has to kind of match, and they're already here. They've been chewed up a little bit and drilled, and I'll do what I can do. Yeah, there's a piece of galvy inside there. I don't know what those 2 holes are for. Probably to bolt it to the next piece. Something like that. But we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to cover that right up with a piece of flat. And it's been drilled, and there's a few screws here and there. Anyway, I'll make it right. You know, that's what I do. Anyway, I got to go up there and measure the final opening also later. It should be pretty good. Okay, so a quick update on the Gimondi. I know you guys really didn't tune in to see me welding gates, did you? Yeah, you know, working on bikes, sometimes you gotta take your heel and bring it back down to earth and make some money. Okay, so bikes don't make any money. So yeah, we did take this derailleur off. And we put this Shimano Lark SS on, another Shimano product. Imagine that. Anyway, this kicked it up further, and I believe it allows the chain to wrap around more, and it'll be up further, so more wrap around the cog, and maybe it won't pop. I did have to take about 2 links out of the chain also. It shifted fine on the stand, but under load we really don't know. So I'll keep you updated on that, but I got to get back to work and throw this in the junk pile. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. We're trying to get these videos out to people. And yeah, I'll let you know how this gate goes. It's fairly no-brainer. I'm just sandwiching it in metal and welding some hinges on it. And then possibly even installing it. I got to make sure that it actually fits. So I might have to go up there and take a measurement. All right, thanks for tuning in. And as always, it's the only channel that matters.